Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Year of the Book, where we are documenting our writing journey along with all the bumps along the way. So today I'm going to do the filming day tag, thanks to Charlie Walls at Walls of Horror, who did this on his channel. I thought it sounded like fun, and also I haven't kind of felt like filming for about a week. So I felt like, well, this is a good one to get me kind of back into it a little bit. So there are 8 questions here. I'm going to go through them all. My filming setup reality is question number 1. So it's pretty basic. I film everything on my phone, which is an iPhone something. And I also have a Rode microphone, which I just realized that I'm not using. So maybe I just set that up. It's a good start. Frequently just forget to use it, even when it's literally right in front of me. And I also have a small mini tripod thing, which I hate. I hate it. I can't get my phone to balance on it. It's always falling over. I can never get it at the right angle. I hate it. If anyone can recommend any decent, affordable tripods, please let me know. Would love to hear about them. So I have the tripod, which I hate, and then that is the setup, essentially. Usually, the tripod is balancing on a book of some kind. Today, it is sitting on a book called Environmental Culture by Val Plumwood, who was an amazing eco-feminist writer. So usually it's being propped up on books of some kind or to keep it flat, because lately I'm filming quite a lot when I'm sitting on my bed. So that is this filming setup reality. Question number 2, what time of day do you film best? So I prefer to film during the day. And what I have been doing in the past is I would take like a little break from work. So I work from home. So I have the flexibility to just take 10-minute break and film something. I can usually just film something in one go, the kind of videos that I do. And then it's just like a little break from work. I get an idea that I've been thinking about out of my system, and then I move on. Now, recently, I haven't been doing that because I've had some writing deadlines for work, and a lot of my focus has been on that during the day. So I haven't really been taking those breaks. I also think that since I started taking medication for my ADHD, I'm less distracted at work, so I can focus for much longer periods, and I'm not kind of getting up and wandering around the house looking to take a break as much. So that's also reduced how many times I film during the day. So I'm also often filming in the evenings. Usually my writing sessions are in the evenings anyway, so I'm always filming those. Although I do prefer to film during the day rather than evenings if I have the choice, because the light is better and I'm less tired, and I haven't had to deal with like dinner time and bedtime and everything with the kids, which can be stressful, and that takes like a while to recover from before I feel ready to film in the evenings. So my mind is a bit more free during the day, so I prefer to film in the day. Question 3, what are my pre-filming rituals? I don't think I really have any. I will just notify whoever is in the house that I'm going to be filming something and what room I'll be filming in. Usually it's just my partner, but sometimes the kids are around as well. So I'll just let them know, and then I'll go into that room by myself. But that's really the only thing I do, I think, before I film. I might look in the mirror before I film if you're lucky, but I don't really have any other pre-filming rituals. Biggest filming distraction is the next question. So I think there's 2 parts to this question. One is what distracts me from filming, and one is what distracts me while filming. So for the first one, like I just said, if I have a lot of other things going on in my head around work, around the kids, that will keep me from filming. It's not distracting me as such, but it puts a kind of mental blocker on my being able to film. Um, I think that I need, like, I don't know how to explain this. As an autistic person, every interaction that I have, even if it's with my family, even if it's positive interaction, kind of leaves like an imprint in my body that requires like time to kind of recover from before I can move on to the next thing that I want to do. So that goes for writing and filming or kind of other things that I want to do. I can't just transition from one activity to another very easily. I need like a time buffer around every activity, especially things that involve social interaction. So that does stop me from filming sometimes, because if I haven't had the time to recover, I'm not going to be able to get into filming. I just can't do it. Now, what distracts me whilst filming? So, you will see I do quite a lot of filming in the spare room in our house because it's nice and quiet and the light is nice out there. But I also like to film there because it looks out over the garden. And that becomes a distraction because I'm frequently looking. I'm doing it now. I'm looking at the tree, blowing in the breeze in the evening. I'm looking at the birds outside. I'm hearing the birds, and I'm just generally distracted looking at what's going on in the garden. The other biggest filming distraction, if you've seen my channel before, you'll already know what this is. It's the bloody cats. I've got 3 cats. Love them dearly. But they do somehow sort of start to congregate when I start filming or when I'm in a meeting for work as well. I think that when they hear me talking, they think that it's like time for a conversation, that I'm talking to them. And honestly, I kind of love that. It doesn't really bother me. Question 5, most chaotic filming moment. That is going to come back to the cats again. There are several videos where one of my cats in particular, Noodle, the littlest one, she just starts like going in front of my phone and rubbing up against it. She's knocking it over. She's like showing her backside to the world. That is always kind of chaotic. I was also trying to film a video a few weeks ago where one of my kids was there and I was like, I just needed to say like one more thing. Can you please just be quiet for a moment? But they just couldn't. So that was really funny as well. Question 6. Something always going wrong while filming. So apart from the cats, I don't really class that as something going wrong. There have been several occasions where I have had the camera on my phone pointing the wrong way, or literally had the tripod facing the wrong way, so that I've talked for 15 minutes and then I've realised that I've just filmed the oven or the wall of a hotel room. I did that a few weeks ago. That is really annoying because then, you know, I can't remember what I've said. I don't want to go back and listen to it. I don't want to like edit it and overlay it with other images to keep what I've said. I usually just abandon those videos because I'm so annoyed about it. I also sometimes kind of just zone out whilst I'm speaking. You know, when your mind just goes blank. And that can last for a surprising amount of time for me, so that when I come to do the editing, I'm like scrolling through and I'm like, when am I going to start talking again? I don't know. So yeah, there's a couple of things that go wrong, but nothing major really. 7, what is my post-upload routine? I don't even know what that means. Like, I mean, I love routines, but who has a post-upload routine? I paste in like a description, which is just the description of my channel most of the time. And I schedule my videos to be posted in advance at the same times, unless it's a short, which are a bit more ad hoc. And that's it, really. Am I supposed to be doing something else after I've uploaded a video? Oh, one thing that I always forget is the thumbnail. I hate doing the thumbnails. So I edit all my videos in CapCut and I do the thumbnail in there. And then for some reason when I upload it to YouTube, it doesn't use that CapCut thumbnail. It just uses a screenshot from the video. So I always have to go back manually and add the custom thumbnail from the CapCut version. I don't know why it does that, but that's something that I know I need to do. So maybe that is part of my post upload routine. Okay, and last question. What does filming day feel like emotionally? Not something I've ever really thought about. I think it depends largely on what kind of mood I'm in at the time, to be honest. I do often feel like, so I have an inner monologue, which is very chatty, let's say, and it's basically going all the time, talking all the time. And a lot of my videos are like an external version of that. They're like conversations or monologues that have happened in my head that are coming out onto the video. And the problem that I have is that my inner monologue is much more energetic and articulate than I am. So often I will have had this whole kind of thing planned out in my head, and then when I come to start saying it to camera, I'm like, that sounds terrible. What am I talking about? This sounded much better when you were chatting away in the shower. So I think that because of that, sometimes when I'm making a video or after I've made a video, I sometimes feel a bit annoyed because of that, because it hasn't kind of come out as I thought it would. So I guess that's an emotional process in a way. I also feel like sometimes, even if I don't do this intentionally, I have to kind of like G myself up for filming, and I probably, when I'm talking, I can talk quite quickly and I have a lot of energy and it all just comes out, and then afterwards I'm like, oh my god, right? Even though I'm just talking to you in a room by myself, that sometimes kind of drains a lot of energy out of me, because I feel like it takes a lot for me to present myself on camera, even though it's actually kind of easier than like presenting myself in real life. It still is a bit draining in a way. So yeah, sometimes I do feel a bit drained after I've made my videos. So that's it. That's all the questions. If you are watching this video and you also make videos, then consider yourself tagged and let me know what your filming day realities and rituals are like. I can't believe that now, after I said all that, no cats have made an appearance throughout this entire video. There is one just over there, but she's sleeping right now. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. I enjoyed making this video. It was kind of a fun thing to talk about. So if you liked it, give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!